afraid of the future. They don't think they have one. They see, because of the media, they see all the haves and the have-nots. The discrepancy is enormous. The role models that they're supposed to look up to, they see them cheating, stealing, like we've had recent problems, and the hacking. People getting away with things. And they thought, screw this. My solution is a form of national service. Because kids are fearful. They don't know, they've got no real direction, no structure. We keep hearing this rhetoric about know this, know that from the families. If the families can't give it, then I think the government could step in. And if we had say, start at 16, that's the important age, because kids of 16 really don't know what the hell they want to do. I didn't know. Anyway, they go away to a camp where boys go and girls go at 16 for 18 months or 2-year period. But the trick has got to make it attractive. Not somewhere you've got to go and you're going to be told to do this and you're going to be told to do that. It's going to be somewhere that they want to go that's chic, that's in. And you can create that by getting hold of a top designer with his name on it, like Armani or somebody, to design the uniform, where they have a choice of uniform. Then you bring in role models. You bring in Beckham. You get all these people. If we're in it together, they can prove we're all in it together. Let them give up one day a month of their life. Well, what's special about it has a big area where they grow their own vegetables, which they watch grow, and they harvest them and they eat them. They can learn to fish. I remember when you first ate my first fish that I caught you. I've never forgotten it. And when we had a little allotment when I was a kid, you go and you pick your first tomato that you have grown, and you eat it. That taste, you never forget it. These sound simple things, but they are what create the backbone of a kid and become a better human being. But more important, a happier one. They always say there's no money. That's the thing. There is money. And if we're all in it together, all he has to do is to go to every major company that supplies either clothing or electrical goods or whatever, and say, look, these are going to be your potential customers. So we're all in it together. Invest in your potential customers now. All big business has to contribute. Tesco make millions a day profit. Some of that profit has got to go into the future of our kids, and in fact the future of our country. They need to see all the role models putting back, i.e. banks, big business, that they are caring enough. The alternative is a massively expensive bill which is hidden, but it'll come out later and you'll see. It's all this paying out payments on police, fire brigades. Well, the ramifications are enormous. You all know what they are. Benefits, all that stuff. This will reduce all that. There were people when I went in, there were people who had never met, didn't know what a public school boy looked like, let alone met one. And they thought anybody came from a lower background was garbage, really. And suddenly they found that they were all people, and some of them liked each other. You had an old Etonian next to a Barra boy, and they became, after 6 weeks, they became great friends. It was an incredible experience in watching human nature blossom.